Good morning, everyone. How are we doing? My name is James Welsh, and I am the author of this book here, Corroborating Evidence: The UFO Investigation of the Millennium. Okay, the way I'm going, it's going to be the end of bloody October, but at the very moment, it's just it's about 3:30 on the 6th of June. Stop jumping the gun. It's the 6th of June, 2022. Okay, I need to calm down. I'm super excited. Well, yeah, I am super excited because okay. In 2014, I published that book, and in it contains evidence of a solid structured object in orbit with Hubble and Discovery. In the build up to the redeployment of the Hubble Space Telescope on December the 25th, 1999. So, to give you a bit of background, I've been researching these images for 10 years now. I've had access to them for 10 years, and in 2012 I made the discovery which you see in front of you with the big arrows pointing to it. That is the shadow profile of the Hubble Space Telescope cast onto the hull of this object. In 2018 I went back and I was able to identify the opposite symmetrical feature on the other side of the craft, which turned out to be the matching headlight. So I identified the headlights and identified the spotlight at the front of this craft, and that was just the start of it. So in 2021 I went back and reviewed my earlier work on these mission images, and a whole lot of things started to happen. One of which just happened a few hours ago. So I just want to point to something. This area here that you see on the screen, I've just lit up with a big yellow bar. Well, I didn't realise this until tonight, but this is another detail which has been staring me in the face for the last 10 years. But I've been looking over here. Now, take that away. I'm going to do a wee bit of freehand just now, and it's going to look terrible because I'm using my right hand, but as we come along here, it comes along and then it comes up, and then we have all of this shading going on here. Now, let's see if I can bring that up. Will we see it any better? No, that doesn't help. Okay, so you've got all that going on there, and then it sort of ends, and then you've got that bar, or this area here, but this all, it's lighter here, and I realised recently that the area that you're looking at there is the same area which is seen on NASA frame 58. And I'll cut to that just now and show you this area at the bottom of the craft. So all that area at the bottom of the craft there that you see here, I'll just bring that back a tiny smidgen. Okay, that little wedge, have a look for it again when I bring this back up, and so I will pull all that away and let you see it. Still see that wedge in the crowd. So you've got the crowd all round the windows with light emanating out the top of them ever so slightly, and then we jump back to that. They're still there, okay. But how did I find this out? Oh, I've not covered that. There he is. I had NASA frame 59 cleaned up at the end of 2021. I got the result back at the start of 2022, and when I got the result back, you can see here clearly it looks as if he's been impaled, but then I realised very, very quickly that it's just the reflection of the support bar of the HST. So this was mind blowing when I discovered this, and then I went back and checked on the original image, and you can see the support bar on the original on the NASA website. It's right there. So that blew me away. But when I went back and reviewed the other mission images that were taken later, on the 4th of May, I'm looking at this area down here, and I realised that this was actually, these stripes were actually the shadows of the membrane from the solar array being cast onto a solid physical object. And I'm like, hold on a minute. And I remembered this detailing at the top from years ago. And now with the knowledge that the reflection of the support bar is seen in frame 59, I realised that this craft is actually still docked alongside Discovery during the redeployment. So we've got evidence down the bottom with the light coming down and through onto that meshing, creating that striping, and we have evidence here of the reflection of the glass of this craft here. But what's even better is that tonight I have realised that not only do we see that same area from frame 58 seen on frame 69 exactly where I've placed it just now. I've done an overlap and all that of this on my YouTube channel, but this area here, you see here, whoops, that area there that I've just brought up in yellow, I'll pull it away. Now that's not anything to do with the solar panel for Hubble. That the roller in the middle there is situated here, so that's got nothing to do with Hubble. This is actually light coming out a window area, and I've realised that completely explains what is being seen in NASA frames 66, 67 and 68 here with the meshing. So there it is there, and there's that same area that I've just highlighted on frame 69, 69, sorry, I beg your pardon, 69, on the black and white image I had from 2012. So once again, this is a piece of evidence that's just raised its head after 10 years. But this piece of evidence now validates what's going on with, it confirms what's going on with the shadows, because this is light bleeding out through that meshing and casting the shadow down on frame 66, 67 and 68. So whoop whoop whoop, I've done it all over again. So this is my latest discovery, and it happened in the small hours this morning. So I'm absolutely stoked, and I'm just going to check my time before I get caught off here. We're talking 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Oh my god, I can talk the back legs off a donkey. This is how it's suddenly 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm still trying to record the same 10-minute video from 3 hours ago. You know, I keep running out of time. Honestly, I've seen the amount of times I've had like one word to say. I get a 10-minute timer on this, and that's it. So the amount of times I've just kind of went, huh, and get cut off, and I've had to do it again, and I cut off again. I'm like, oh my god, I really need to keep an eye on the time. So I'm going to do that now. 20 seconds, guys. So yeah, my name's James Welsh. I'm the author of Corroborating Evidence, UFO Investigation of the Millennium, and I have got bad news for NASA, bad news for the Pentagon, bad news for all the bullshit and universally accepted piffle they're putting out. So, whoop whoop. Cheers for